What's up, guys? It's Hudson here from Hudson's Tech. I got a couple of really exciting things to show you guys today, or to tell you guys about today, and also I'm going to give you guys a tour of my Redstone world. So let's get started. Yeah, I know, pretty sweet, right? A lot of stuff in this world I came up with by myself. A couple of things I haven't. One of those things I haven't being this redstone door right here. It's a 3x3. And it's completely amazing. CMB Minecraft has a tutorial on how to do this, so I followed that. You guys can check that out yourself. Part of this tutorial or this tour that I'm not going to show you guys is this thing here. One reason being, I was trying to make an adventure map like a really long time ago. I didn't really know what I was doing, and this is like a maze and stuff, and then I don't know. So this is not the adventure map that I'm working on right now, and that's a clue for you guys, so kind of get excited, because I'm going to tell you about something in a couple minutes. But, on with the tour. So, I think maybe we can leave the lights off, because there's no mob spawning. It's unpeaceful. You guys have probably seen this video before. This is a 3x3 door with the hole in the middle, which is called the spiral door. I have a tutorial on that. Sorry, I can't talk today for some reason, but, there will be all the links in the description to all the redstone tutorials I've done so far, and I'm also going to do some more. So yeah, this is something that I saw Etho on Etho's lab. He made a video making one of these, and I was like, I could probably figure out how to do it by myself. So here you go. It's a chest that has a light that comes on. It's super cool and also super simple. So if you guys want a tutorial on how to do that, I can show you. It's not my design, it's Etho's. So yeah. Make sure I give credit to the right people. I also have a tutorial on, which is my design. It's a waterfall retractable. It uses a double piston extender, really cool. It's a really simple design as well. It's got a T flip-flop going on here and just inverting signal. And this is just what I made to show you guys how to build it. Over here we have something really cool. This is a hidden staircase, also CMB Minecraft. So I watched this tutorial on how to make that, and it is completely badass. Except I changed a couple of things on how this works, including adding a button, and also I changed a couple of the timings and piston placement. Just because I thought I could change it a little bit and sort of make it my own. But it's mainly his, and he can show you guys how to make that. This is another little thing, just an experiment I had about inverting the signal, and how that changes the effect of redstone. So let's turn it back to night, because I kind of like it nighttime. Alright, so this is just showing you guys how the regular T flip-flop works, and how it's incredibly slow versus an inverted one. And it's really fast, both ways. So you can see that. I have a video on that. It's really simple. All you gotta do is put a torch in the back of the button, directly on the back. This is the bud switch I was working with, and it's a little interesting here. I can kind of show you guys how it works. Just place a block there, and it'll activate. But it also works updating. See, as soon as the block is removed, then it just poops itself like that, and it won't shut up. So there's that. I'll put the torch back. God, alright, whatever. Anyways, that's a bud switch. This is also a bud switch. Sort of the same idea, except it's a little bit different. What? Alright. Jeez, man. A little bit annoying. And then this is just, I don't really know what I was doing here. I think it was just the signal transferring through blocks and that kind of thing. This is just an inverted switch with a little bit of delay. Same thing here, just more delay. I was just trying to prove a point with a friend. So that's something there. This thing is actually really cool. I came up with this before I knew much about redstone, but I still like the idea. I could probably make it a lot smaller, and I might do that and then show you guys a tutorial on it. But it's pretty self-explanatory. So you could use this in a survival map, your map, a server, whatever you want to do. But basically what it does is this button will activate a redstone bath, directly opening the door. And then you'll go inside there, and there's no button on the way out. So you press it and you go in there, and then you're stuck in there. But if you wait a little bit, then a chest will open right here, and you'll be able to grab it. You could probably move the button somewhere else, but I just like it here because it's just interesting. So the door opens, and then it's just really cool. It's just a delay, basically a two-way switch. Then over here is how that works without all the you know, kind of layout thing. You can see the redstone signal just travels through that repeater just thing. And then this is just, I don't know why, but I couldn't get my dispensers to all work at the same time, so I just created this, and they all go at the same time. So yeah, just had to put the repeaters there. This is a two-way T flip-flop, so it's got two torches instead of the one, and then one sending signal to here, the other one going around the back sending signal to here. As you guys can see, I'm really in love with the idea of inverting signals. It's amazing. It is truly amazing. This right here is really awesome. Not my design, but again, I added a couple of things to kind of change it, make it my own, including this track down here. It's a reset. I forget the guy's name who invented this, but you can probably search it up. It's just a minecart station that you can choose your track like that, and then once you're done, or once you set out, so it'll go over that track, and then turn on this one. As soon as you step on this plate here, it'll reset all those. So here I can give you guys an example of that. Let me grab minecart, and if you just, so you guys can see it's on, if you get in there, or wait, if you push it, it should be off now. So there, now they're all reset, so it's really cool. If you had a couple of friends playing on the server, you wouldn't have to be on the same track, and it resets itself, so that's really neat. Another thing here is a minecart station. It's not the same as that though, it's like a storage system. This I didn't build quite correctly though. I never figured out why it wasn't working all the time, but basically what happens is when you click the button, the cart will go all the way down and over here, and you'll retrieve it, then you can send it back. But something I must have messed up on, and I've yet to figure it out, is the cart will go into that track, into this track, and then come out here. So a little bit annoying. It's not as fast as I want it to be. Excuse me. But I'll try and figure out a way to fix that. Maybe come up with my own design. I'm not so sure. Over here we got a variety of block swappers. So if you guys seen my block swapper tutorial, I chose this one over these guys because this was my best design. I like it a lot. It's a lot more compact and it does what I need it to do. This one here is a transparency block swapper double piston extender. What that means is these block swappers will not like swap a chest. They won't swap glass or glowstone or anything like that. But this will. So you pull that switch, and then you got the glowstone coming down. This is CNB Minecraft's tutorial on how to make this. You guys can check out his channel. He's really cool. He's got tons of redstone videos. He hasn't made a video in a while, but it doesn't change the fact that he's a boss. And he invented this, so this is really cool. And it works with glowstone. He used it for his bat cave. But yeah. Then this one I came up with trying to figure out how to block swap, and it works. It's a lot faster than mine that I finished, but the size of it I don't like, and the fact that it has 2 repeaters I also didn't like. This is the most sufficient and the most ergonomic because it saves some materials. This one is kind of cool, except the bad thing about this one, and I could probably fix this also, is that it's in the wall. And it's unique. We could probably do something with that in the future, but I'm not totally fond of this one. And what you'd have to basically do to make it look decent at all is cover all this up like that, and then you just have that, and then it swaps a block, which I don't like. So it didn't go with that one, but it's kind of cool, still a block swapper. And then also this one is the one that I finally figured out, and I like it a lot. It uses the least amount of redstone and blocks. out of all of these guys. Uses 2 pieces of redstone, 2 torches, 2 repeaters, 2 pistons, 1 sticky piston, excuse me, and then the blocks are your choice. And then I just implement it in this place here. Now I have it in my redstone, or in my actual world, which is really sick. I love it so much. It's a sweet design, and it works really well. This, I was trying to figure out how to make something activated by a button. So I had to figure that out in my redstone world. This was a little while ago, and I didn't know that much about it. But I've come to know a lot more about redstone, and it's just such a fun thing to use. If you don't use it in your world, I definitely recommend you do. It just adds a whole nother level to Minecraft. It's so great. So you press this button here, activates the T flip-flop, activating the piston without using a switch. And basically, definition of a T flip-flop is a redstone activated switch. So what that means is that you could put unlimited amounts of inputs into here. My world being a testimony to that, because in my actual world I got 3 inputs into one of these T flip-flops, and it works flawlessly. It's awesome. But what it does is you just push the button, sends a signal to here, powers these guys off, and activates the switch. An actual switch you can only do one way. For instance, here, I'll pull out a switch here, and you guys probably know this already. But you got a switch there and a switch here. You activate this one, you try and activate this one, doesn't do anything from the other side. So that's why this is really cool, because you can activate it from anywhere with just a push of a button. Really sweet. This was my first guy here, and this is also not my design, this 3x3 door, but I did do a lot of changing to it. I got some comments on the tutorial on how to make this. This wasn't mine. No, it's not, but I did do a lot of changes to it. It doesn't really matter either. I don't know why you guys are such fanboys, but no big deal. Not all of you. I love my subscribers, and speaking of that, thank you guys so much for 108 subscribers. Like, my mind is blown. I've been working really hard to do that, and you guys are just amazing, and I can't believe that we hit that. I'm so excited. That just means more great stuff for you guys. It shows me that you guys are plugged in and excited for some stuff. So yeah, this is my tutorial on wow, I lost for words right now. You guys are just so amazing that I can't even think of something to say. But it's very true. But anyways, this is my redstone world kind of tour thing. It's not that much, but there's a couple of contraptions in here that I've come up with, a couple of things that I've used tutorials for, and I've learned a bunch about redstone. So if you guys have any questions, drop just a comment down below. I'll make sure I can answer them as soon as I can. I usually answer comments like as soon as I get them, so yeah, I mean, I try my best. Not all of them I answer, but some of them I do. So, and I appreciate all your guys' input, even if it's, you know, a little bit of criticism. That's great, because I'd like to know how I can do better. I know today's Thursday, and I haven't put out a lot of videos this week. I'm sorry, but a lot of you guys know Borderlands 2 did come out, and I've just gone ham on that game, and it's really awesome. So this video's dragging out. I'm sorry, guys. I love you all. Thank you so much for 108 subscribers. Keep clicking that button. I'll see you guys in the next video. Probably some Pokemon stuff tomorrow. Maybe another video. Today, not so sure. But anyways, peace out, guys.